If only I jumped in sooner. If I had invested a few years before, I'd be a billionaire by now. It's too late. That ship has sailed.
One of the most common cries of all real estate investors is that they wish they'd gotten into the game sooner. They wish they dispelled the myths and the rumors. They wish that they had cast aside their doubts. They wish that they had taken the leap as soon as humanly possible. Well, hindsight's always 20/20, right? Real estate is by far the safest, most predictable, and most stable form of investment in the modern world. There is no better investment than real estate. Real estate investing is not quick money though, right? It's not fast cash, at least it shouldn't be, right? It's not grabbing the bag. Real estate as an investment is steady and consistent returns. It's a stabilized economic situation for us all and is, in my opinion, the most practical investment anybody could ever make. So in this video, we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna jump into the numbers and I'm gonna share some things with you that will have you wishing you'd taken the leap sooner. Moreover, I'm also going to show you how and why it is not too late and how you can begin your journey into real estate investment right away. So I'm sitting down for this video. You're gonna be seeing my screen and I'm gonna be walking you through a property analysis so you can see top to bottom how real estate works, how the numbers work, and show you precisely why you don't wanna wait another second to get going for your real estate future. Let's go. All right, everybody, so here we go. Now, I'm gonna be walking you through a deal of the day. Now, for those of you that know, you've been watching the channel, you know that we do this really, really cool thing where you can go to dailyfastball.com, you can sign up to get a daily text message, and on that text message, you're gonna see a page just like this. We'll link you to a page with the deal of the day. Now, what we're gonna do in this video, because I don't want you to wait to invest in real estate, I want you to know why now is a great time to invest. But in order to do that, I want you to see the numbers and I want you to see the power of the numbers over time, right? Does that make sense? So I'm gonna walk you through this page. This is the precise type of page you could get if you sign up for dailyfastball.com. We'll link to it in the description below. But let's dive in and let me show you exactly how this works. Now, what you see here, okay? This is today's deal of the day. Now, this is a property that's in Olive Branch, Mississippi, okay? Here's a picture of the property, and I'm gonna walk you through what these numbers are, right? Purchase price on this is $245,000, a little bit more than that, just under $246,000. The total out-of-pocket expenses. Now, what this means is if you were to put 25% down payment plus closing costs and fees, and I'm gonna show you that precise breakdown in a moment, the total out-of-pocket for this investment property is $84,000. Now, here's the deal. If that seems like a ton of money, you're like, I could never afford that. It doesn't matter. You just have to get started. If you could buy a single family residential piece of real estate that you could move into and you let that grow over time, and then maybe you sold it and bought another one, or you hung on to it and moved into a new property and let that first property grow in equity, you don't have to come up with this money from your monthly wages, right? Or from your yearly wages. This happens over time when you invest. So if you had this money, that would be the total investment on this property. Now, there's a couple numbers that are really, really critical that I want you to pay attention to, because this is why you want to invest in real estate today. This property, over a 10-year time frame, is going to create $1,344 of average monthly increase. Now, I'm going to show you how we break that down in just a second, okay? The total 10-year profit on this property is over $160,000, meaning you put in 84, you pull out 160. All right, think about that. That's like almost doubling your investment. It's insane, and that doesn't even include some of the cash flow and stuff that you're gonna get along the way. Now, the other numbers that are really critical, we've got this combined cash on cash return. I'll show you how we calculate this in a moment. And then we've got our average annualized return on investment. I'm gonna show you how that works. And then we have our monthly actual cash flow, right? This is the real spendable dollars that are gonna come in on average every month, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you on a tour of how this property analysis works, right? We call it a property analysis because what we're doing here is we're showing you kind of all of the ins and the outs of a property. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Okay, now, let's dive in, okay? First of all, here's the home, okay? If you're wondering how much this home costs and all of that, that information is located right here, right? You've got, let me make this even bigger so you can see it. Oh, I don't know. Okay, maybe Chrome won't let me, but you can see it right here. Just blow up your screen. You've got this $265,000, okay? It was built, it's a brand new property built in 2022. Square feet, it's 1,700 square feet. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath property, and it's gonna rent for an estimated $1,925 a month. Now, the way that we come up with that estimated rent, by the way, is we work with our property managers. So the property managers will tell us, based on a comprehensive analysis, what that property is going to rent for, right? That's all part of us choosing this property as a hand-picked deal for you that might be a good fit, as we want to know what it's going to rent for. Now, you could go on to DFY-realestate.com and you could click on see the results, and you could see like 8 or 9 years of actual transaction history. And you could see that on average, right, it takes less than 40 days to get a property leased out. And our target rent to what it actually rents for is near 100%, meaning if it's a projection on the property analysis, you can feel extremely confident that that's what it's going to rent for. So it's going to rent for $1,925. Now, the real fun is this stuff right here up top, okay? Now, your total investment for this property, your total out-of-pocket expenses, which, by the way, are calculated right down here, okay? So you've got your down payment, you've got your estimated closing costs, you've got your estimated prepaid items, you've got the fee that we charge in order to do real estate with us. So it shows you what your total cash to close is, and then it shows you some estimated fix-up expenses. Now, even though this is a new property, there's some estimated fix-ups simply because, you know, when you buy a brand new property, it often doesn't have things like window coverings or ceiling fans in all the rooms, but those can make a difference to the property getting rented out quickly, right? So the reason why I share that with you is it just means, quite simply, that we try to put everything we can into this pro forma, so it's a really accurate perception of what the property is going to do for you, okay? So your total out-of-pocket expenses, $84,357. Now, if you were to own this property for 10 years and sell it, you would walk away with $161,000 in profit. Now, that's not what you're walking away from the closing table with. That's just the profit. That is pure profit above your investment, okay? You invest 84, you gain 160 in profit. But when you sell a property, right, what's going to happen is when the person buys the property from you, and you know this, when the person buys the property from you, it's going to pay off your loan. There's going to be some extra there based on the principal that's been paid off. So what you would actually walk away with would be this amount here, okay? You would sell this property in 10 years and you would walk away with a check for $245,000. So you put in 84, you walk away with a check at 245. That's your down payment coming back plus profit, okay? Now here's what that means. Your combined cash on cash return, which the way we calculate it is we say, what's your actual cash flow? And then what is your principal pay down? And then what is the tax benefits with depreciation? And then we come up with a number that I'm going to show you here in a second. And then we create a percentage of that as divided against your total out-of-pocket expenses. So your real cash on cash return is almost 12%. Your average monthly increase, if you take a look at the total profit and you divide it by the amount of months that you've owned the property, which in this instance would be 120 months, you take your total profit divided by the time you've owned it, the property on average has increased both in terms of cash flow, tax benefits, rent collected, principal pay down, appreciation of $1,344 a month. What else on the planet is going to get you a return like that, where you're not doing any of the work and where it's not in the risky stock market that's fluctuating all over the place? And by the way, if you look at your total profit and you were to divide that against your total out-of-pocket expenses, your average annualized return, this is a nearly 20% return on the property, 19.12%. Insane. Like, holy crap. What else does that, right? So on this first page, we have all of these cool numbers. Now, by the way, if you look at the historical growth of property across the country, it's averaged like 3.5%, right? And so we say, look, if all this property did was the historical average nationwide of 3.5%, then your total profit on the sale would be 110, not 161. And your total capital to reinvest would be 194, not 245. Then in the middle, we show you this likely scenario, which is based on all of the research, all of the data, our teams on the ground, all of the data we subscribe to, all of the real-time data that we collect on a regular basis. So we are projecting that the average appreciation over a 10-year time frame is on average about about 5% a year. Your combined cash on cash, your ROI, there's your average monthly increase and your profit on sale. Now, a lot of times the property, we try to project really conservatively. What if the property did more than what we're projecting, which has happened often? It's not a guarantee. Past performance is not a guarantee of future performance, right? All of that stuff. But a lot of times our properties do better than we project because we try to project conservatively. So imagine if it got 6.5%. Well, now all of a sudden your average appreciation over a 10-year time frame. Now all of a sudden your average monthly increase is $1,800 a month. Your profit on sale is nearly $220,000, and your total capital to reinvest is $304,000. Like, this is insane, right? So we break all of this down on the first page when you're looking at this, and we show you kind of all of the numbers. Now, by the way, this is assuming a 25% down payment, a 6.5% interest rate, an 8% property management fee, the projected appreciation, the average rent increase, and the closing costs on the future sale. So we've tried to take everything in here. Now, what you're actually paying in terms of financing, your rent that you're going to collect is about $1,925, but your monthly principal and interest payment is $1,200 a month, $1,258. Your taxes are around $236. Your insurance is around $80, which means your total PITI, or principal, interest, tax, and insurance payment, is like $1,574. Now look, I know this seems thick, right? Like, this is a lot of numbers, but that's why we're doing the screen share, because I want you to know in the future, after you sign up for the daily fastball and you're getting these deals coming to you every single day, I want you to know how to interpret this, how to read this property analysis, so you can determine whether or not a property is going to do well for you. At the end of the day, here's what I want you to know. You invest 84, you make 160, right? That's the magic of real estate. Now, before I go in and dive into the numbers in even more detail on this page right here, I just want to take a second and say thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We usually do some pretty high level stuff, right? We're just talking about, like, in principle, real estate, and giving you tips and tricks. This is meat and potatoes. If you want more meat and potatoes, drop down in the comments and let me know. And make sure you like this video so that way we know and YouTube knows that you want more content just like this. Subscribe to the channel so that we can communicate with you on a regular basis, right? And share this video with family and friends. If this is beneficial, this is our secret sauce. I mean, this is how we do real estate. This is how we evaluate properties. And if this is beneficial for you, please share it with family and friends so that we can help this channel grow, so that we know what kind of information to give you on a regular, consistent basis, so that we can deliver the things that hopefully are impactful and meaningful to you. So now, without any further ado, let's dive back into the numbers. Let's look at my computer again, and let me show you how these numbers break down. Now, what you're going to see here is 10 years worth of numbers, right? I'm going to try to blaze through these, right? What your gross rent is for the year, what your gross taxes are, what your gross insurance is, what your HOA fee. Now, not every property has an HOA or a homeowners association fee. Some do, but it's calculated in here just in case you weren't sure, right? Your property management fee, generally you're going to pay the property manager around 8%, right, of gross monthly rent. Could be less than that, just depends on the property manager and the location. We include that amount. We show you the potential that you may want to set aside for vacancy and repairs. We show you then what your net operating income is going to be and what your debt service is going to be for the year. And at the end of the day, what's left over after all expenses versus all the income is your average monthly cash flow. Now, you'll see that in year one, it's not that much, right? Because there's more fees in year one. The rents haven't increased, so on and so forth. So you only have about $200 a month of cash flow, a little bit less. But you can see that it grows year over year as rent continues to increase, right? And then we've got some benchmarks here, the 5-year mark and the 10-year mark. Now, if you take a look at all of the cash flow for all 10 years and you average over the 10 years, you're averaging about $400 a month of cash flow on this property, okay? We're also showing you in dollar figures what the monthly principal reduction is. Now, this is a real-time figure, okay? Yes, cash flow is the money you can spend to buy milk with, but somebody is paying down your principal every month they pay rent, which is huge. You're getting almost $200 a month of principal pay down, which means your tenant is literally paying your debts for you, right? Which is crazy. So we put that in here, as well as what the average dollar amount would be of depreciation, which is a tax benefit that you get with owning real estate. And so your monthly cash on cash, the cash flow, what's spendable, is that $200 a month in that first year, $188 a month. But your actual real dollar benefit is $548 a month, right? Isn't that crazy? The average over the 10-year time frame is $827. Now, that is everything that doesn't include appreciation, okay? when you include appreciation, that's when you see the average annual appreciation, and you get to the point where you can see what your total capital to reinvest is, what the total profit on the sale would be, and look at your average annualized return and your average monthly increase. Now, also on these pro formas, we break down all the formulas, we break down all the terms so you know. Now, why do I share this with you? Because I want you to subscribe to the Daily Fastball so you can get deals like this every day, so you can look at these numbers, so you can look at what the breakdown is, so you can understand the magic of real estate, money in and money out, and the powerful consequences of that. I want you to make a life of your dreams, and I know that real estate can help you do that, one property at a time over time. So, go down below, click the link below, subscribe to the Daily Fastball, and get hot, ready, purchasable deals delivered to your inbox every single day at your fingertips so you can start taking action to change your life and you can begin your road to economic independence and do it one property at a time. That's all for today. We'll see you real soon.